the election campaign. First though, Clive Lewis takes a look at this constituency.
Norwich South has been a Labour seat since 1987. Its boundaries encompass the bulk of the city centre as well as its southern and western suburbs. At its centre sits its impressive 12th century Norman castle. For the last 13 years, the political king of this castle has been the outspoken former Home Secretary Charles Clarke. But could the king be about to topple? Since Charles Clarke's 1997 general election victory, he's seen his majority steadily decline. At the last general election, it was reduced to just over 3,500 votes. Now, the Liberal Democrats who came second here at the last election need a swing of around about 3.7% to take the seat. But they've got a fight on their hands. That's because the Greens, locally very strong here in the Norwich South constituency, have made this regionally their #1 target seat, whilst the Conservatives have benefited from a number of boundary changes to the constituency. Unemployment in the city is above the national average, with pockets of social deprivation some of the worst in the region. But it has benefited from millions of pounds of regeneration money. It also has a strong financial services sector. With its historic past, tourism is also a major employer. Many coming to see if the city truly does have a church for every Sunday and a pub for every day of the week. Looking around, it's easily believable. So perhaps between the pious and the plastered, we can get a real feel for the mood of the city. It's Bowthorpe Church's Easter holiday playgroup. It caters to families from the surrounding housing estates. For many, youth services and health are the big issues.
One particular problem is when you go to the doctors, there's never any appointments.
I like some more facilities for children to do in the area.
There is a danger that communities like this will be overlooked, and that as they seek to find areas of funding cuts, that the support that an area like this needs will suffer.
Over at the Adam and Eve pub, reputedly the oldest in the city, concerns are more varied, reflecting the more diverse clientele. Political apathy was certainly evident.
I'm not going to vote for anybody this year because I don't think that there's a great difference between any of them.
My main concern is that there's just a burgeoning underclass in this country, and frankly no political party is either capable of or minded to address the problem.
It does loosen the tongue somewhat. We were having a discussion last night, and the thing that I found was that quite a few people aren't sure who to vote for now.
There's everything to play for in this election. Candidates will no doubt be praying for success. Only fate knows who'll be drinking to it.
Clive Lewis with that report. Well, let's meet the people